Okay, looks like today I will review Scream 2022. Now, I have a couple of things to say before I review this movie. I just want to know why it's called Scream, just like the original. Just call it Scream 5. I don't understand, or call it 5 Cream, which I think many other people would like to call it. I mean, most of you thinking this could be a remake, but no, it's not a remake. It's definitely like a legacy sequel to the original. And it also mentions that like the events of Scream 4 in one of the movies. So I assure you it is not a remake, this movie. It's just the fifth Scream movie. And they should just call it Scream 5, not Scream 2022. But anyways, I guess I will review this movie. And before I review it, I actually kind of liked the movie. Now, I know, like, I think some people do like the movie, and if some people don't like the movie, then it's okay. But I kind of find it a little entertaining because, well, it's, like, good to go back into Woodsboro again, since, well, that's where the original Scream movies took place. And I think some other Scream movies took place in Woodsboro. So, yeah. So I kind of find it kind of entertaining to go back to the Scream franchise because it's been quite some time since we got another Scream movie. So yeah, because like the last one was Scream 4 and that came out in like 2011 and now this movie took place 2022, so it's great to have another Scream movie. Also, this intro is very long, not going to lie. All right, with that long intro out of the way, let me review this movie. Of course, for a Scream movie, we gotta open it up with a phone call. Classic. And this main character's name is Tara, and I think she's a pretty cool character. I mean, she's definitely not going to die in this opening scene. Definitely not. Or maybe she will. I mean, every opening scene of a Scream movie is an opening kill. Now, this scene with Tara, like, picking up the knife a little, kind of reminds me of, like, Scream 1. You know, when Casey is, like, picking up the knife. Wow, what a reference. And of course, for a Scream movie, we gotta hear Ghostface's voice. I mean, come on.
Would you like to play a game, Tara?
And of course, we get an opening attack because, well, why? I mean, of course, for an opening Scream film. And Ghostface just looks so goofy opening the door. Clearly, it looks like he never opened a door before. I'm joking, he probably has. I mean, well, I don't know about this Ghostface killer, but he's just acting goofy when he's just trying to open the door. I kind of like this attack because, well, I mean, it's just kind of cool to me how she's just trying to fight back, but Ghostface is doing just most of the damage on Tara. And getting stabbed in the hand just has to hurt. But of course Ghostface has to finish the job of well injuring Tara, and of course we got to get an opening kill, and of course we have to get a title card. Now, I kind of like that we did get creative with the title card because like it just looks like the knife is like coming into the camera in 3D. It just looks so cool, the title card. But it's revealed that this is not an opening kill after all. It's just an opening attack. I mean, it's crazy. For the first time ever in the Scream franchise, we actually do not get an opening kill. So, good for her. You survive, Tara. But bad news is that you have to go in a hospital, and yeah. And of course, why not introduce the characters in this movie? Okay, so first off, we have Sam. Yes, now Sam is the sister of Tara. You know, Tara from the opening scene, of course. Yeah, Sam's the sister of Tara. And of course, we have Richie, who is the boyfriend of Sam. And this other character's name is Amber, who I think is a pretty okay character. So yeah, this is the character Amber. And we have this other character named Mindy. And of course we have Chad, which is, well, Chad and Mindy are both siblings in the movie, so that's pretty nice. And of course, we have a girlfriend, which is, well, Chad's girlfriend named Liv. And she's an okay character. I really did not pay attention to Liv that much. So, she's fine. She's an okay character. But not a character that I basically pay attention to that much. And of course, we have Wes, who is actually the son of Judy. And I'm pretty sure you all know who Judy is. You know, Judy from Scream 4. Yeah, Judy is back. You know, from Scream 4. It's nice that Tara's friends are at the hospital, probably to give her some, like, support. I meant to say support. Yeah, you can definitely tell I do not script my reviews sometimes with the dialogue. It's nice that Sam gets to visit her sister Tara. I also really feel bad for Tara. She does not deserve to be in the hospital after what happened to her attack. Finally, we get a kill sequence. It's literally been 22 minutes in the movie, and we finally get a kill sequence. I mean, that's my only negative, probably. Well, I do have a couple more negatives, but I just wish, like, the kill could have happened early in the movie instead of, well, 22 minutes. I mean, like, come on. I was expecting a kill in an opening scene. I hate that this movie doesn't have like good chase scenes. I mean, this is the closest you can get for like a chase scene in this movie, so enjoy it while you can. Because just look at this. It's just a quick run and then that's it. I just wish there were better chase scenes in this movie. Come on, Scream 2022. Give us good chase scenes. And then after this little chase, it's just done. Come on, Scream 2022. Even Sam looks disappointed. We do need better chase scenes in this movie. I am kind of glad that Richie is like trying to make Sam happy, even though Richie is kind of suspicious. I am so glad we finally get to see Dewey in this movie. It is about that time. Dewey is just amazing. I'm so glad he's back in the franchise again. It's also good that Gail is here on the news, apparently, because apparently Gail is on the news. But hey, at least Gail's in this movie as well, so that's pretty nice. What's even better is that we finally get to see Sydney again. I'm so happy we get to see Sydney again. She is so amazing, Sydney. It's also nice to see Martha Meeks. Remember her from Scream Free? Oh, well, if you don't, it's okay. And sure, why not? Let's have a scene where Mindy is talking about, well, horror movies, of course. Also, Dewey looks so confused in this scene. I don't blame you. This franchise is, like, going all over the place. I think it's nice that Judy finally gets a call from Ghostface. Because, if you think about it, she did not even get a call from Ghostface in Scream 4. Which, well, I mean, it is what it is, but I'm glad she finally gets a call from Ghostface in this movie. It's kind of a shame that Judy gets to die, because I guess, well, she was kind of one of my favorite characters in Scream 4. It's a shame that Judy gets to die, and she seemed like a nice mother to Wes. She doesn't deserve this at all. But hey, I mean, at least we get to see another kill in this movie, so that's pretty good. But yeah, I still feel bad for Judy, one way or another. And I feel bad for Wes too, because he doesn't have a mother as well. That's actually pretty sad. I feel bad for both of them. I also feel bad for when Wes dies. That's pretty sad. I kind of like that we get a little bit of blood on Ghostface's mask. That's pretty kind of cool. I'm glad to see another scene with Dewey and Gail talking to each other. It's kind of emotional because they've been through a lot, and it just seems that Gail just misses Dewey and all that stuff, and Dewey does too. It's kind of emotional, but enjoy this moment while you can with Gail and Dewey talking, because it might be the last time with them interacting. Yeah. But anyways, moving on. Something I absolutely love about this movie is that we get a cameo from James and Chelsea. And if you don't know who James and Chelsea are, they're from this YouTube channel called Dead Me. I highly recommend you watch the YouTube channel Dead Me because, well, I mean, they're both amazing. And it's also amazing that we get to see that Kirby survived, and there's some other suggested videos. Yeah, it's pretty nice that James and Chelsea did a cameo in this movie. I kind of went wild when I first saw this because, well, it's just so amazing that James and Chelsea are in this movie. And since James and Chelsea are from the YouTube channel called Dead Meat, well, why not gonna have this Dead Meat popcorn bucket in the background? So, yeah. I highly recommend you watch the channel Dead Meat. And if you're confused of everything I'm talking about, then, well, I don't know what else to say. Alright, now, moving on. I feel bad that Tara is stuck in the hospital, all alone. Why does Tara have to be stuck in the hospital all alone? Where are all the hospital people? What is this, Scream 4 all over again? I feel so bad for Tara. She doesn't deserve this. Oh my god, I feel bad for her. But hey, Dewey saves the day, so that's amazing. I'm upset. I'm really upset when the others go in the elevator that Dewey doesn't go too. I feel so bad for Dewey. Oh my god, this is so suspenseful. I like the scene where Dewey is gonna walk up in front of Ghostface, loading the gun and everything. Oh my god, this is so suspenseful. I'm so concerned for Dewey. I mean, there's no way that Dewey's gonna die, right? Right? No! No! You can't do this to me, Scream 2022. This can't possibly be the death of Dewey. Oh no, this is the death of Dewey. Oh my god. This is a scene that I will never forget in the Scream franchise. This is very emotional. I'm sad that Dewey died. I really am sad. I feel so bad when Gale is sad about Dewey's death. This is so heartbreaking. I'm glad we get to see Sydney and Gale reunite. This is super sad. Ah, I feel bad for Sydney and Gale about Dewey's death. Now, since Gale and Sydney are the only legacy characters left, it's up to them to stop Ghostface. And Sam as well. It's actually crazy to believe that Sydney actually put a tracker on, the car that Sam is in. I mean, usually Gale would do something like that, but hey, I guess Sydney's the nosy one. I love Gale's face reaction when Sydney, wanted to put... Well, when Sydney put a tracker on the car, Gale's okay. I love face reactions. They're really goofy. It's actually kind of bad that Sam, Richie, and Tara are, leaving Woodsboro. They should at least, stay together with Sydney and Gale. This is such a bad idea. It's actually crazy to believe that this house party is actually happening at Stu's house from the original, but this time it's actually Amber's house, so I guess that's pretty okay. I feel bad as soon as, Amber shuts the fridge that she gets jump scared by Mindy. I feel bad for Amber. Mindy is acting pretty suspicious, so maybe she's the killer after all. As soon as Chad runs away, I feel bad that he's getting chased by Ghostface, and then after that, Chad gets stabbed by Ghostface. Oh my god, I feel bad for him. But don't worry, Chad survives. But I'm also kind of surprised he survived this. Yeah, I don't know how Chad actually survives being stabbed a bunch of times, but if you don't believe me, then, well, I'll prove it to you later in the video. Trust me, I will. If I am correct, they're showing the original stab on the TV, which is actually pretty random but cool at the same time. Man, this whole franchise is talking about stab, which is crazy. It's also crazy when Richie says he'll be right back, but of course we all know the rules. Richie's not gonna come back, because when you say you'll be back, you won't be back. Also, why does the character Liv look so suspicious in this movie? Oh my god, I love a good murder mystery when the characters are acting suspicious. It's pretty nice that Sydney and Gail are like trying to save Sam and her sister because, like, well, of course, they put a tracker there. And it's even crazier that they're at like Stu Macher's original house from Scream 1. So that's pretty crazy. So I'm glad that like Sydney and Gail are trying to like help out Sam and her sister, which is a pretty nice thing to do. So that's pretty nice. I gotta admit, but I kind of like the scene because it's kind of, in my opinion, a good reference to the original. So by far, I kind of like that they're referencing the first movie. So that's pretty, I mean, cool. But just don't reference reference the movie of, well, of course, the original Scream too much because we do not want this movie to be a ripoff of the original, even though if it is the fifth Scream movie. I'm glad that this is not a remake. I'm really glad that it is not. But don't worry, Mindy is still alive. She just got stabbed. It's kind of surprising that most of these characters just got stabbed and they just don't die. Like, what are they, not humans anymore? Huh, this is kind of random. I wonder who the killer of this movie is going to be. Oh my god, it's Amber. Amber is the killer. That's pretty crazy. Now, honestly, I do think Amber is a pretty cool killer, not gonna lie. I mean, she's definitely better than Roman or Charlie, like from the past Scream movies, in my opinion. So, overall, I do think Amber is a pretty cool killer. I mean, I'm glad that Sydney and Gail realize that Amber is just pretending that she's not the killer, but she really is. And it's kind of sad that Gail got shot in the gut. But don't worry, Gail will be alive. Don't worry. I do like the scene where Sydney enters the house. I think it looks pretty cool. And of course, Sydney has to get a phone call. I mean, of course she does. And of course, Ghostface attacks Sydney, which I kind of like the fight scene a little. I just wish it could go on a little bit longer. But hey, I think it's a okay fight scene. And the second killer of this movie is Richie. Yup, Richie was the second killer of this movie. Oh my god, just give Sydney and Sam a break for once. They do not deserve any of this. And it doesn't help when Amber is acting really goofy in front of Sydney. This is a serious moment. Are you well aware of that, Amber? And of course, Richie goes after Sam, and then Amber has a little fight scene with Sydney and Gail, which is pretty crazy, not gonna lie. And then it's revealed that Amber was the killer of Dewey, so that's pretty sad. I'm glad Gail gets revenge on Dewey's death and instead kills Amber. I mean, Amber is just really crazy, and it's crazy that Amber just, like, goes on fire. That is very crazy. Sydney and Gail just deserve a break for once in a lifetime. Of course, Richie and Sam fight a little bit more, which is crazy. And then Richie finally dies from Sam in a really gruesome way that I should probably not show. So, yeah, moving on. And then after that, Amber comes back for one last scare. And then after that, Amber dies. So, yeah. And then Tara saves the day, so that's good. And like I said, Mindy survives. And if you don't believe me like before, Chad survives. So that's a good thing. And yeah, Tara is right. Bring her in a better hospital where there are doctors around, not an empty hospital. Please do that. And then after all of that, Sam talks to Sydney and Gail, which is pretty nice. And then after that, it is pretty much the end of this movie. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm really glad that Sydney and Gail survive. That's a really good thing. But I still feel bad for Dewey. I'm sad for Dewey. I am so glad that the ending of this movie says for Wes, because, well, the original director, Wes Craven, passed away. So it's a nice thing that they honor him and just say for Wes. So that's a pretty nice thing to do for the ending of this movie. So, yeah, that's the end of Scream 2022, aka Scream 5. That was a crazy review. Now, I do kind of like the movie because it goes all over the place with everything, and I kind of find it a little entertaining to me. So, yeah, I have nothing else to say whatsoever. I am very tired of doing this review, but it was so worth it. Okay, I'm done now. And Scream 6 will come out in a couple of days, that movie review. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next movie review. Whew.